Hey everyone, okay, so today I want to talk about how to handle nighttime anxiety or nighttime rumination or fears of insomnia, how I dealt with that. I slept very poorly for a very long time. I still don't sleep that well. I mean, I just get very interrupted sleep. I got my dogs behind me over there, Milo and Daisy. Everyone sees in the videos. Milo like stay on my bed and jump off, go into Erica's room, and Daisy's barking at me. Poor sleep is not what most people in society make it out to be. First of all, poor sleep is very subjective. No matter what anyone says about the research or what this and that says, sure, is getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep consistent a good thing? Of course. Is it applicable to most people? No. I mean, if you have kids, if you have just had a third baby and you got dogs waking you up and you live in an area that's loud in the city, most people don't sleep that good, to be honest. So poor sleep isn't really the problem. The big problem is the fear behind getting poor sleep. I can't get REM sleep. I'm going to have plaques in my brain, going to lead to Alzheimer's and more depression. And it's all fear of fear, primarily, and fear of particular outcomes with health, OCD, and anxiety, and insomnia mixed in there like a cauldron, right? Before I go any further, please subscribe, hit that like button down below. Let me know what you think about this. Okay, so what did my sleep look like in the beginning of my OCD and anxiety recovery journey? I didn't sleep. Because my journey became chronic in 2019, 5 months before the mental hospital with tinnitus-based fears, okay? I've been going to music festivals my whole life. I saw all these well-intentioned audiologists, got a bunch of scans done, do this, do that, and I had so many fears. I was at the point where even just like shutting the dishwasher or using a metal fork on a plate would cause so much panic. And then I would listen to all my volume. I listen to my volume at 100% in my car and 100% in my headphones for the rest of my life. If I lose my hearing, great, I'll get hearing aids. I don't wear earplugs when I go places. All that is primarily a compulsion for many people. It's not that you can't protect your ears. Like you go to a big music festival, it's probably good to wear, I wear the Eargasm ones. They're really good. Always a fun name, Eargasm. I have the nice ones. Those are good, but I still don't. Last year at Ultra, I didn't use them. And I remember laying in bed on Sunday and I was like, oh my God, my ears are so loud. Again, no fear, even though the tinnitus was there, and that kept me up. Oh my gosh, what if I can't get good sleep? Oh my gosh, what if I can't sleep for the rest of my life? What if I drop dead? With all the fears. So I had to break down in time that even if I got poor sleep for the remainder of my life, which I get poor sleep anyway, and I accomplish a lot, right? I run everything with Rob at OCD Recovery, all the content consistency for years, everything with the gym, 2 hours a day at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, walking my dogs, having to maintain a relationship, having to run my business with my wife, the healthcare company, all sorts of stuff like that. So I had all these obligations. My obligations and responsibilities are always building because I'm trying to progress in my life. So which means I'm doing more things late into the night. I wake up right when I open my eyes. Ding, my eyes opened at 4:30 this morning. I started working. Hey, because I have people messaging me all throughout the night, different time zones. Oh my God, the blue light blocking glasses are primarily a compulsion. OCD or not, absolutely not needed. Because if you remove the blue light blocking glasses, I've never met someone that says, okay, I can live without those. No chance. I'm usually met with, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. Understandably so. I was the exact same way. You gotta drop the blue light blocking glasses. You gotta drop the melatonin. You gotta drop the GABA. All those things have to go. Let me grab them, right? Because I have them over here. Okay? Okay, so let's see. We got right here. Do we still have GABA? Magnesium, all that. Okay. Is this bad for you? No. Okay. Is this necessary? No. I take a melatonin pill maybe a couple times a month. It's not that you can never take melatonin again, but if you have a sleep insomnia-based fear, you're going to want to cut melatonin for a couple months. No! I can't do that. It's the fear. I have no fear. If you told me right now I had to sleep on this hard ground right here for 3 months straight, I would not give a singular fuck. It would not bother me. I wouldn't like it, but there'd be no fear, no anxiety, no anything. Why? Because I've broken down the fears surrounding sleep. When you look at the big sleep podcasts, when you look at the big sleep gurus that go on the Rogans of the world, these are well-intentioned people. I always say, I'd love to go out for a hike, drink a beer with some of these people, go, travel with them. The problem is they're all primarily hypochondriacs when you really look at it. I mean, look at the longevity crowd. The longevity crowd can be directly linked with the fear of not sleep, proper sleep, your brain's not cleansing itself, brain-derived nootropic factor, BDNF, and all that stuff. How do I know that? Because I was a psychotic, compulsive researcher my entire life with exercise physiology and everything like that. So you got to be careful with that stuff, okay? What are other types of compulsions that people do at night? Okay, the phone, we're walking. Phone's coming with me. Got to turn the light on in here. Okay, right? This beautiful area, the best area in my house. All my coffee cups, everything like that, all the great ones, Erica's Traveler cups. Some exposures you can do is you could start with a half decaf, half regular. There has to be a half regular, having a coffee, 6 p.m. What? No, it's so unhealthy for you. Times were simpler before the internet because people just did whatever they did and they just were like, yeah, I die one day. I'm going to enjoy my life. There's nothing wrong with taking care of your health. But remember the teeter-totter, right? We have a teeter-totter on the playground. Okay, we went from, smoking on fucking airplanes and be able to do whatever you want to now we have so many regulations and so many rules that no one is living anymore. They're just basically operating in a hypochondriac bubble, preparing to die. That is fucked. But that's how it is. I was the exact same way. No, I can't have coffee. It's so bad for you. This and that. Look at the people that are usually talking about sleep. Look at the people, as well-intentioned as they are, they're just stuck. A lot of them, I was on the phone with someone recently who was a registered dietitian. They go, they've done studies that like 60 to 70% of registered dietitians, you can find eating disorders in them. I said, of course. And I was like, of course. It's the same thing with exercise physiology. When you look at the best exercise physiologists, a lot of them are extremely compulsive when it comes to exercise and nutrition. I counted my macros on paper. Forget my FitnessPal. I counted on paper with my hand for over 10 years. The notebooks stacked up mid-thigh right here. It was wild, 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 wild. So that's another compulsion. Here's another one. People do all sorts of crazy stuff. They'll change their light bulbs. They'll get different light bulbs. I can literally stare at a computer screen this close to my face and then go to sleep with no fear. And then what people say to me is, well, that's probably the reason why I don't sleep well. But I'm still enjoying my life and have more energy than you. Well, you have ADHD. See how they keep just moving the goalpost? You like that little move I do there? But this is what people do. They just move it and move it and move it. Just sit down and take out a piece of paper and say, what do I think I do to control sleep? How do I get comfortable with not sleeping? How do I lean into the sensation? You know what you have to do at night? You have to lay there, no distractions, and just feel everything. I use a fan. I like the white noise, but I didn't use a fan for a while. I had to get comfortable with laying there, automatic rumination, boom, 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 boom. Just hit me over and over and over again. All of that. All the fears coming in like I was standing in a battleground. Remember when James Bond died in the last movie and he's just like sitting up at the rockets when they all hit him? That's what it felt like for months. But that's how I got comfortable with, maybe it's not the end of the world. I have no blue light blocking glasses, no melatonin, and I have energy from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, usually. Do I get tired? Of course I get tired. I'm a human. Might take a nap maybe once a week for like 10, 15 minutes. But for the majority, I am living my life and I don't look at any of that stuff anymore. Just be honest with yourself. Look at the individuals that are primarily talking about sleep. Again, nothing about them. But they are stuck. The majority of them are stuck in fear. You can hear it in what they say, and I was one of those people. Phil@OCDRecovery.com. Let me know what you think. Thanks for reaching out. Please comment down below, and hope to speak to you soon. Have a good one, everyone.